Hi everyone, I'm Chef Alicia and today I'm making Chile Relleno. The first thing that you should know is that chili peppers are measured on the Scoville scale. This is a measurement that shows how hot a pepper is. It measures this by measuring the capsaicin inside of the chili peppers. Each different kind has its own amount and it's measured in Scoville heat units or SHU. For example, the pasilla has 1,000 to 2,000 Scoville heat units, the Anaheim 500 to 2,500 Scoville heat units, the Poblano 1,000 to 2,000, and these are the three that I'm going to be using for this recipe. Just for comparison, the jalapeno has 2 to 5,000, the serrano 6,000 to 23,000, and the habanero 100,000 to 350,000, which is pretty much like lighting your mouth on fire as far as I'm concerned, and is way too hot for me. So, once you choose your peppers, you have another decision to make, and that's, am I going to remove the seeds before or after I cook them? I'm going to show you both ways so you can make your own choice. To remove them before you cook them, just make a slit down the side and then basically poke your finger around in there and turn it upside down and shake it until all the seeds are out. Once you get that to happen, put all of your peppers onto a grill, and I have my grill on high, and then I'm just waiting for the sides of them to turn kind of blistery and it gets kind of like papery skin on it, and you want it to be kind of blackening and getting a really dark brown color. Once you get there, put them into a bowl and cover it tightly with plastic. This is going to have the peppers steam, and you need them to be in there for about 15 minutes. Go ahead and finish cooking all of your other peppers until you get down to those last beautiful ones. Those are my last two, and here they are in their bowls. They've been steaming for about 15 minutes, and I have them in their own separate bowls, and that's because each of these peppers has its own heat level. So now I'm going to remove the peel off of these peppers, and it's really easy to do after they've been steaming. And once you get the peel off, if you didn't remove the seeds prior to cooking them, then you just do kind of the same thing. Just gently put your finger in there and get them loose and shake them out. So here's another pepper. I'm just peeling it really quickly and opening it up with my thumb because you don't even need a knife at this point. And again, just pulling those seeds right out, and just be really gentle with them after you cook them because they do tear pretty easily. So this is the kind of cheese that I'm using. It is a Mexican crumbled cheese, and you can also use an asadero if you can't find this other one. So when you get the cheese though, it should be kind of crumbly like this, like you should be able to really easily just pull it apart, and that is what you're looking for. Go ahead and grab one of your peppers and we are ready to stuff them. So I'm just going to start putting cheese in there. It's kind of got a little pocket ready for me. And once you feel like you have enough cheese, just close it up, and as you can see, I have kind of a little tear at the end of mine, so I'm going to just take a toothpick and secure it. And I also have a bit of an opening at the top, and again, I'm just going to take a toothpick and secure that shut. Everybody doesn't use toothpicks, but I do because I'm a little bit crazy about them opening into my oil. So this one, as you can see, I put shredded chicken, which is from a leftover roasted chicken, along with some cheese. The next thing I'm doing is separating 4 eggs, and I do that just by opening it into my hand and catching the yolk and letting the white go through. Next, I'm going to mix my egg whites until I get nice stiff peaks, and if you're not sure what that is, that's basically when you take the beaters out like so, you like lift them straight up, it should give you a nice straight little peak that doesn't flop over. So I'll try to give you kind of a better look at it, but if it's curling over then you're not quite there, mix it a little bit longer. Next, I'm going to go over to my egg yolks, and I'm going to add 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder along with a teaspoon of kosher salt, and I'm going to mix my yolks just until they're like kind of fluffy and frothy and beautiful. And when you do this, you get kind of a ribbon, although we're not quite going to the beautiful ribbon stage. So then I'm going to put my egg yolks right in there with my egg whites and very gently fold them over. You don't want to do too much mixing here because you'll get rid of all that air that you just took all the time to whip in. So get that mixed up, and then I've turned on my oil, and I'm going to mix my 2 cups of flour along with a teaspoon of iodized salt, and I'm going to stir that around just to get it combined really well. And then I'm going to go over here to my peppers, which are ready to cook. So I've just laid it down in my flour, and then I'm going to use my fork and my hand to put the flour on top and kind of press it down, and then give it a little tap and a little shake to get rid of the excess. And then if it came loose, just use your toothpicks to kind of tighten it back down, and then it's going to go into the egg mixture, and you just gently put some of that egg right on top of it and lift it up out of there, and you should have something that looks like this. It's not going to be perfect, and that's okay. And this is ready to go into that nice hot oil, which should be bubbling. As you can see, mine is nice and bubbly when I'm putting my chilies in there, and as they finish, you just take them out and put them onto a plate that is lined with a paper towel, and make sure that you're cooking both sides. and just keep going until you have all of them finished and beautiful. Remove the toothpicks, obviously, before you serve them to anybody. Nobody wants to eat toothpicks, and I'm just going to put it on this plate over here. And here I have it all plated for you. It is absolutely beautiful.
Hi again, everyone. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please give it a like and a thumbs up and all of those awesome things that awesome people do. And also share it, because sharing is caring. And if you're not already a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe now, because subscribers are awesome. And you can also find me on other social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Google+, and my blog, bestbitesforever.com. Thank you so much for watching, and happy cooking, everyone.